Hello everybody, this is Mystic Jen. I am here with your weekly tarot reading for Monday, April 16th through Sunday, April 22nd. Okay, this is this upcoming week. I am using the decks that I'm using. I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot. It reads more like an oracle deck, but I want to play with this one. You guys get to be my guinea pigs when I get new decks. I like to try them out on you guys. The Psychic Tarot, which I've done readings with this already. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use all three of these, but I'm definitely using the Osho Zen. And here is the Black Moon astrology cards. I'm also going to use them because there's some significant things going on this coming week. First off, we have Mercury going direct tomorrow, April 15th. That's actually technically this week, according to my reading. And then we also have Chiron getting ready to go into Aries. This is going to be very significant to all signs. Some people will be affected more than others, but Chiron is not, quote, according to the scientific world, as a planet. I think it's more of an asteroid, but it plays a significant part in our lives. Chiron is known as the wounded healer, and it is about wounds of the past, bringing them up, bringing them to the forefront. Things that you've been hurts that you've caused, and hurt that you've actually have received from other people. And it's about trying to heal that. And it's also a spiritual awakening. There's a lot of people globally that are going to go through a spiritual awakening through all the signs. One of my videos that I do have planned this week is to do an all signs Chiron reading and going sign by sign in that one video of how is Chiron going to affect you or people in that particular sign, whether it's sun, rising, or moon. But that's upcoming. There's I'm seeing a lot of astrology websites that says that Chiron is actually moving into Aries tomorrow. Some say it's going to be the 18th of April. My astrology software, which is a high-end professional grade software, it's a professional app on my phone actually, as I progress through time, through the transits, it shows it actually entering on May 8th. I am going to actually go by my software. I've seen May 8th in two different apps. And a very dear friend of mine who's an astrologer, she agrees. She believes it's going to be the 8th. Okay? So, with that said, I'm going to start the weekly reading. I'm going to shuffle the Osho Zen Tarot. I'm not going to be reading reversals with this deck unless a reversal comes up, because I'm shuffling in a way to keep reversals away. I feel my intuition strong enough that I don't need to use it. Some decks I do use reversals, but if a reversal comes up, it's totally, I'm not going to say by accident. It was meant to come up and I'll have to read it reversed. But Spirit hasn't told me to stop shuffling yet. Okay, it's telling me one more ruffle shuffle. And then just kind of flip through them real quick and we will start. Okay, there we go. And I'll go get the first card ready. The first card is going to represent Monday and Tuesday, and we already have one that comes out. The card for Monday and Tuesday is the Sorrow card. So, this is going along with the fact that Chiron is 29 degrees Pisces right now. It is playing on your emotions, getting ready to go into Aries. A lot of people are going to feel sorrowful starting the week out. It's more of a self-inflicted sorrow is what I'm feeling. It's more of a woe is me. My life is boring. My life is dull. I've got all these problems. I have all these bills. You know, mundane things I'm feeling. This is the Nine of Clouds. It's the same as the Nine of Swords. Not being able to sleep. Some people might even have insomnia. I'm feeling like maybe you're having trouble sleeping. Your mind just doesn't want to shut down. You're thinking about the day. You're thinking about yesterday and the day before. And you're worried about tomorrow. And you're thinking about all these things that you have going on and in your life. You're thinking about this bill's due, that's bill due, payday's on this day. How am I going to swing this? What, you know, kind of the day-to-day worries that everybody has. But some of you are going to feel a little bit heavier because you're just dwelling on it way too much. And lay off the caffeine. Spirit says lay off the caffeine in the evening. That could be another cause of insomnia. Your mind's awake. You had that caffeine in the evening. Whether it's pop, soda. I call it pop because of the part of the country I'm from. Some people call it soda, or Coke is everything in other parts of the country. You get a Sprite and people call it Coke. But you get it. Soda, Coke, Sprite. Well, Sprite doesn't have caffeine, but you know what I mean. Stay away from the soft drinks that have caffeine in it. Stay away from the coffee, tea at night, unless it's decaf. Decaf is fine, but I feel that's going to play a part in your insomnia. And then you're going to be lying awake thinking about everything, thinking about your days, thinking about it, your to-do list. And you're going to wake up the next day and think, 1 cup? No. 2 cups? No. Don't talk to me till after I've had 3 or 4 cups of coffee. Then we'll talk. That's going to be the feeling for Monday, unless you heed my warning and stay off the caffeine tomorrow night. Okay? Then the next card that will be for Wednesday and Thursday. I'm shedding. There's one of my hairs. I just got my hair cut too. Okay. Completion. Okay, completion is the pieces of the puzzle falling together. The last piece being put in place to complete your puzzle, your perplexing problems that you are dealing with. That this sorrow, this worry, the worries that you've had at the beginning of the week, middle of the week are going to subside. You're going to discover something that's going to be the final piece to the puzzle. I want to point out that that final piece is in the third eye, in the third chakra, right up here. That is your psychic abilities, your sixth sense, it's intuitive inspirations, clairvoyancy. It feels like something is going to click. And the answer is going to be right there before your eyes, and you're going to say, how did I miss it? This could be a project that you were working on, whether it's a home improvement project, or this could have been a project at work that you thought was never going to end, that you're never going to get done. Between Wednesday and Thursday, it feels like that is going to all come to a completion. And you're going to have a sense of satisfaction. And all these And all these worries that keeps you awake at night are going to subside by middle of the week. Okay, now I'm going to do for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday next week. Spirit, what do we have for the weekend? Next weekend. What message? Mind. This is the same as the Page of Swords. They call this the Page of Clouds. Your mind, I feel like this next weekend, your mind is going to be in overload. Everything that went on this coming week, everything that leads up to next weekend, it's mirroring this one. Mind overload. And you're trying to process everything. And this one project is completed, and it's like you're not satisfied then. You have a sense of satisfaction in the middle of the week, and then you think, what now? So you go on to starting something else, or something else comes up. This could be thinking about all your plans and everything that you want to do. And it is kind of just saying that you need to declutter. Declutter your mind is what I'm being told. There's this bright lights coming out of your mind, but they're kind of clouded. So it seems like your thoughts are kind of mucky or murky. Mucky. Is mucky a word? I don't know. But murky. And it's like steam coming off. Okay. So it's time to burn off some of that energy. And you need to quiet the mind this weekend. Forget about the work week. Forget about everything that went on. Forget about those projects. Or else you're going to wind up back like this, not being able to sleep. It's just information overload. If people are throwing things at you this weekend, let's do this. Man, this card just wants to jump out of my hand. This, that, this and that, and go here, go there. You need to say, whoa, slow down a little bit. Hold on. It's going to, so this card is just an advice saying you need to slow things down and declutter the mind. Get some alone time. Calm that energy. Focus. Ground yourself. Okay. Then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pull a couple from the Psychic Tarot. See what messages they have. These is just for the week in general, not specific days, just an overall theme. And this has, what fell out is material and spiritual prosperity. This card is, this guy, he's looking out about the garden. All the growing trees, the flowing fountains. He's had great success. This person's had great success this week. And all the problems and cares of the beginning of the week subsiding. And these issues with the puzzle, the pieces falling, everything's going to fall into place. All the pieces of the puzzle are going to fall into place. You're going to be able to relax. You're going to have some, your spirit's going to be able to relax, and you're going to experience some material wealth from this. Some material goods. Maybe you're going to buy something, and maybe you're trying to buy a home. And maybe that's what your worries are about. Or something big, and that's all going to go subside. Maybe you have a chance to make some extra money, and maybe that's why you're in overload here. But the theme of this is relax. Relax. Everything, you're in for a beautiful day and a very successful week. It's all going to be about your successes because all the pieces are falling into place. Okay? And we have another card that wants to turn upright. Stand your ground. This is going along with, I feel, with all your worries and troubles and not being able to sleep, that this is a week about standing your ground. Okay? Standing up for what you believe in. Don't back down, because those pieces are falling into place now. They're going to fall into place because you stand your ground. Okay? So once you stand your ground and say, don't take any bullshit and get rid of this clutter, you stand your ground, you're going to have that success. Okay, so then we're going to take a look at what the astrology cards have to say. Okay, I'll shuffle these up here. These are large cards, they're hard to shuffle. They're not even completely broken in yet. I gotta come up with, I'm gonna be getting another thing in my Etsy shop. I have all these different types of readings that I want to do in my Etsy shop. But, thank goodness, I can't complain. I'm busy enough. I'm getting enough of orders, enough of readings that trying to come up with new reading ideas. Haven't been able, I came up with one additional Celtic Cross this week. But it's a good thing. I'm busy with the readings that I have, but I like to offer other things as well. And I have a card that jumps out. Okay, Earth element stability. And what did I just get done saying? That quieting the mind and grounding yourself, that's what this is all about. Okay, this is the need to ground. Okay, and I'm going to take a quick look in the guidebook for this one. But Earth element is grounding. Maybe getting out in nature if it permits in your area. I know in ours this week, it's beautiful today. 80 degrees. But then Monday, we go back down into the 30s and 40s and snow. Snow in the middle of April. Are you kidding me? Yes, that's what I'm getting. Okay, it says that, every moment and every event, every man's life on earth, sometimes in his soul, and that was a quotation from a Thomas Merritt. Now is the time to draw upon your strength. Think of yourself as solid and sure as a rooted tree. You are firm. Nothing can knock you out of your spot. Okay. Earth is the element of the sign of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These are the signs that keep us centered, but more aptly fastened to the ground. Our spirits become stable. Our souls deepen under the influence of earth. The earth element reminds us that we are engaged in the five senses. Our dreams become manifest in what is real and not what is imagined. Earth is the element of practicality and wisdom. Earth signs are about what is real, what can be proven, and what is solid in our lives. They have to do with certainty, what can be seen and felt, rather than what is imagined or dreamed. Earth tells us to take our time. There doesn't need to be a rush. We can achieve what we want while we're going through methodical steps. It all depends upon how determined and measured we are, how strong and self-assured. I don't think I need to read anymore. I got a sense of this now. And yes, it is about being rooted and being grounded. Nothing's going to move you. It's going along with this card here about standing your ground, planting your feet firmly, planting your roots, and not giving in to the pressure of other people, and just staying put, being grounded, being rooted. Okay? Nothing's going to knock you down. You're going to be successful. Here's a successful card. You're going to be successful this week. This is going to be a really good week for you. So, that is the reading that I have for you today. And I certainly hope that this has helped somebody take what resonates with you, leave the rest. This is just a general reading. Energy flows, so some things will resonate with you, some things may not, or maybe the whole thing does. But this is just the overall feel. And because energy flows, even though this is for this week, maybe it'll be this week reading may not resonate this week, but then next week you say, wait a second, she said that this week, it's happening to me this coming week. So that's the way that these readings go. It doesn't resonate right away sometimes, but I did put the intention out for this coming week. So if you would like a personal reading, make sure you do visit my website below. And I look forward to reading for you. And I do thank you for watching, and you have a great day.